right, thanks so much. You know, it takes a lot of caffeine to keep our morning team going around here, whether it's an energy drink or coffee or, you know, anything in between.
Jello. That got us thinking, why not try something that's part of so many people's morning? For this week's Take This Job, Bryce learned how to roast coffee.
The day may start early.
We will do exactly what we're doing now, which is have some coffee, process some orders.
But it's slow and easygoing at Wild Gift Coffee Roasting.
It's nice just starting the day with a nice cup of coffee.
Every morning, Sylvan Stevens sits down here with a cup of the freshest brew,
So the rest of these are actually retail.
clicking through orders from wholesale and retail customers.
2 pounds of Tejo.
8 years brewing and counting, just so people can enjoy a jolt of Java.
We're trying to help more people have great coffee experiences.
This is what it looks like going into your cup, but behind the scenes, it's a grind.
So if you could just whisk 20 pounds of this coffee.
Consistency is key. Small technicalities make a difference.
We have a couple probes down below, and it's giving information on temperature, things that are happening with airflow and changes.
All of that data is tracked on this computer. As Jared Hill roasts the beans, little gauges like this one adjust the gas flow to make sure
A little bit more.
it's not too hot or too cold. And when all the data points are hit,
You can go ahead and turn on the agitator. So just
this arm spins around the cooling tray. It's sucking air from the room, then this lever lets the beans loose.
So there's a little bit of smoke, but we want to try and get it out of the room as much as possible.
As the first batch cools to room temperature,
Perfect.
the next 20 pounds go in. Hill repeats that process about 30 times a day. The coffee beans next go through this Destoner machine.
Which just helps us get any little pieces of debris out of the coffees.
Freshly roasted coffee beans,
We're gonna start with Columbia
Okay.
little bags.
now ready for bagging.
Take a little scoop up, dump that in.
The machine vibrates until 12 ounces of beans are ready to drop.
So now we have 12 ounces.
And then with the press of this pedal, the bag is sealed with this hot press and loaded onto the shelf before being boxed up for delivery.
Like in your words, what would you say it takes to take this job?
I think it takes an attention to detail. I think it also takes just a love of the industry. If you're not a relational person, if you're not very social, I think coffee is going to drain you. And especially if you don't have attention to detail, you might ruin someone's day.
No matter what the day brews, a good cup of coffee certainly starts the morning off right.
Look good. The owners of Wild Gift are actually getting ready to install a new, larger roasting drum pretty soon. You can see it there on your screen. That's because they're getting more orders more often, and the bigger one will actually be able to roast up to 40 pounds at a time. That's up from only 20 like we did there. And you can find a cup of their coffee at several popular coffee shops around town, including some like Quack, Cenote, and Bolden Creek Cafe. You know, I tried to do no coffee for just one day last
Yeah,
week.
how
You
was
couldn't
it?
do it, could
Oh,
you?
I couldn't do it. I'm like
No.
back to 2.
Walks in with this
cold.
17 cups. I'm gonna do no coffee. Yeah,
does.
0% chance.
I always notice that about you. Like, he has a bunch and he's just like, hey, good morning, you know, and has everything. But you
It's
know,
a little arm workout. you know?
yeah, I think
Comes prepared.
it's a lot of pressure when he says, well, if you brew a bad batch, you can ruin someone's day. I'm like, whoa, you know?
I mean, that technical equipment that you saw really, I think, keeps really good track of it and helps. But you're right. I mean, you don't want to have a bad cup of coffee in the
Yeah.
morning.
Look at the computer. It looks like it's called a dyno machine where you test horsepower in a car. That's the exact same thing. I'm like, this is incredibly technical. What you're looking at right there, this is amazing. But it
I love
tastes
the
great.
equation
Yeah,
you
now
made.
you're getting technical on
It looked like a dyno machine.
Yeah, okay, awesome, okay.